Morning, my friends. Good morning. Silas here, Mr. Holiday every day. Welcome back to another exciting video from this channel. My name is Silas, and this channel name is Holiday Every Day, and it's being recorded from right here, UK. It's another beautiful day. The skies are blue, and I'm on a road trip to the northern part of the UK. Earlier on, you've seen me preparing my breakfast, which is right behind me here, because if you are traveling here in UK, I've learned that you need to pack your backpack, because food doesn't come on a silver platter. It's expensive in this country. So thank you very much if you are joining me for the first time. My name is Silas here. I talk about traveling.
In half a mile, at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Mike Griffin Way.
I love traveling. I love to see new places, mostly in Africa, and particularly Southern Africa. I love to visit those countries. I got lots of videos from Zimbabwe, Namibia, South Africa, Zambia, a bit of Botswana, just about traveling. So if you like, make sure you subscribe not to miss my traveling videos. So today I'm on a road trip to one location here in the UK, which is so beautiful, and I will show you that it is beautiful. I will show you that.
In half a mile, use any lane to turn right onto A418.
I will show you that the United Kingdom was made with a vision. So let's go and explore this beautiful United Kingdom in this summertime right here in the UK. I'm just leaving Aylesbury here. That's where I'm staying at this moment, driving to the northern part of this country.
Use any lane to turn right onto A418.
Come with me, let's go.
Continue on A418 for 5 miles.
Let's go to the northern part of UK. It's early in the morning and people are driving to work. It's a bit busy here. At this time, the time is just before 9 in the morning on a sunny day. This is the road that is going towards Milton Keynes, MK. Got a couple of videos also when I was in Milton Keynes. You may want to check those videos for your pleasure. So let's drive to the northern part. I think the town I'm going to is called Middlesbrough. They say it's one of the dangerous towns here in the UK. I don't know, but how dangerous is UK? Has UK become a dangerous country? Do we need to worry about this country as far as crime is concerned? Or it's just people who haven't seen the worst of what happens out there, particularly in our beautiful Africa. Let's explore and see what we get. I shall talk to you in a moment when I have to. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Drop a comment there if you want to pass a message. If you want me to know something, I will go through your comments one by one and I can respond if necessary. On this channel, we basically talk about traveling, showing you beautiful places, showing you roads, beautiful roads and dangerous roads. We show you everything, literally everything, and we can advise you also on traveling. Right, this is A4146 towards Milton Keynes. So one thing I have to let you know about this country is that you need to observe all the nitty-gritty rules of the roads, rules of driving. If you don't want to get some tickets for not obeying those rules. So I've been driving in UK for less than
a mile at Salisbury roundabout. Take the third exit and stay on A4146.
I've been driving in UK for less than 3-4 months now, almost 4 months I think. And as much as driving in UK is the same as it is in Zimbabwe or most of the southern part of African countries, it is really a challenge. You need to pay attention, otherwise your pocket, your money will run out because
exit the roundabout onto A4146.
It's very easy.
Half a mile at the roundabout. Take the first exit and stay on A4146.
It is very easy to get a ticket in this country. So far, I already accumulated 2 tickets. Yeah, 2 tickets. And if you're driving in UK, you are likely going to get a ticket. No matter how good you are. The most common ticket that people get
exit the roundabout onto A4146. Continue on A4146 for 3 miles.
It's a parking ticket. Just simple parking. Either parking wrongly or not parking, displaying your disc or not paying for a parking. You need to be really careful. So I've got already a parking ticket. I think I got 2 tickets. Both tickets are for parking, and the other one was ridiculous because it was a fraudulent ticket. When I came from Zim, I got home and I found a letter in the box saying I got a ticket that I need to pay. So I did panic and paid for the ticket. And when I sobered up, I started checking closely on the ticket because I didn't pay attention in the first place when I was paying for the ticket. I just went straight to the paying instructions because it was overdue already because I wasn't here. So it was already overdue. So I just dialed the number and followed the instructions and paid. Upon checking closely, I realized I had not been to that place which they said I paid, and I think that's a fraudulent ticket. So I called my bank and told them that I think this is a fraudulent, but I already gave my bank details, sadly so. So it's one of those things. So I got a ticket and I never been to that place where they said I parked without displaying a parking disc. That is UK for you. That's one thing you have to be really careful. Here, there's lots of scamming that happens here in this beautiful country. Beautiful as it is, there's lots of scammers. And people lose monies left, right, and center. So, not only that, including driving, you need to be very careful, especially on speeding. Speeding, there's lots of roundabouts here, and you can easily get confused on a roundabout. Yeah, so for me, it's not. It has not been a nightmare because I have been driving for more than 22 years now. Yeah, I got my license a very long time, and I've been driving in South Africa, of which, South Africa got some good roads which are almost similar to this country. So
in half a mile at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Stoke Road, A4146.
It has been pretty easy for me driving here because I have that experience with driving on the left side if you're coming from the southern African countries. So I'm approaching a roundabout here, Candy Hill roundabout. So I wanted to say,
the roundabout onto V10 Brickhill Street.
I wanted to say,
a quarter of a mile at Oak Grove roundabout, take the second exit and stay on V10 Brickhill Street.
Oh my God, so many instructions. Another thing that can land you in a trouble, or that can land you a traffic offense, is driving in a bus lane. That's one traffic that you will definitely fall into if you do not pay attention when you are driving. For me, some of these offenses are just there to
exit the roundabout onto V10 Brickhill Street. Continue on V10 Brickhill Street for 3/4 of a mile.
I just there to take your money out of your pocket, to be honest. I mean, you cannot just drive away. You cannot just know what you are doing on the road here in UK. Otherwise, you end up in a deep trouble. I just wonder also that how it works, especially on those days when it's snowing and probably the road is not very visible, and the bus lanes, the markings are not really very visible. How easy is it to get in a trouble? I mean, in those lanes where you
in a quarter
shouldn't.
of a mile at the roundabout, take the third exit onto H6 Childs Way.
How easy is it to get a ticket if it's snowy, if it's winter time, And then one other thing as well is the speed. Oh my God, you need to observe the speed. You need to observe speed. Like, observe it with really high degree of attention, because
exit the roundabout onto H6 Childs Way. Continue on H6 Childs Way for half a mile.
Because you can easily get a ticket. You can easily get it. You can easily get in a bus lane. You can easily forget, or you might just lose focus and you overspeed. The only thing that will remind you is a ticket in your box.
In a quarter of a mile at Foxmill roundabout, take the second exit onto H6 Childs Way, A4146.
Which I think is very important, because you see, like here, there's a bus lane. You see there's a bus lane. If I just forget and just stay there on that lane, I will find a ticket in my letterbox. That's how easy is it to get a ticket in this country. There's a bus lane there on my left. So you need to be paying attention. You can't be playing music and driving at the same time here in UK. Otherwise, you just lose a little bit of focus. You get it. You get it. I tell you. you get it. So that's how ridiculous it is. You can actually, somebody was telling me that he has been paying fines for about £5,000. Imagine, 5k pound just for tickets, bus lanes, you know, speeding, you know, those things, some ridiculous offenses. Here in the UK, it's a money-making scheme. It's a money-making scheme.
Exit the roundabout onto H6 Childs Way. In a quarter of a mile, at Northfield Roundabout, take the second exit onto A509.
It's also not easy for most people to get a license here. It's not easy. The things that we take for granted when you're in Africa, you just book your driving test, you go there, and then you pay, you buy a coffee, and get a license. It doesn't happen here. So I'm in Milton Keynes here this time. I'm in Milton Keynes now, and I have to just get in the motorway. I just have to
Exit
get
the roundabout onto A509.
in the motorway.
In a quarter of a mile, at Broughton Interchange, take the first exit onto the M1 slip road to the Midlands, Northampton.
Towards Northampton. So I need to take the first exit here. To Northampton. As I drive to the northern side of UK, one of the beautiful places here in the United Kingdom. Come with me. Subscribe, comment, like, and share the video. Thank you very much. In the motorway, this is M1.
Continue on M1 for 106 miles.
Changing lanes here, one at a time. And this is where it gets crazy. Ha ha ha. Well, not crazy, it's very easy. It's very easy to drive here. It's just that you need to pay attention to details. Pay attention to details. Our speed limit is 70 miles. I think 70 miles, if you convert to kilometers, it's 120 kilometers. If we are in other countries where we use kilometers instead of miles, which is just the same as our South Africa, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia, Kenya, Uganda. I think I haven't been to Uganda, but I think it's the same speed limit. So I'm driving a diesel car here, so I need to cruise. Another thing that I wanted to let you know that can land you in a driving offense is getting in a town that has got what they call clean air zone or ULEZ, ultra emission, you know, those emission things that they talk about, you know, trying to, I don't know what it is, but it's just trying to make sure you at least get something every month. So they're trying to get rid of, to phase this emitting cars, the diesel cars, the diesel cars, the petrol cars. They're trying to phase them out apparently. So there are some places or some towns where you cannot drive if your car emits so much, or if you've got a diesel car like mine, which is cheap to buy, you know. But you can't drive in some towns or cities, like in London, in Birmingham, and other small towns as well. You can't just drive in those towns. If you do drive, you have to pay what they call an emission charge, or whatever they call it. Is it an emission charge, or is it a congestion? You know, so you have to pay kind of a fine or something like that. If you don't pay that fine, and probably if you forget to pay, you end up in trouble. I mean, the trouble is just you just get a ticket in your letterbox asking you to pay, and you'll be paying heavily as a fine. That's the UK. The rules are, I can't say ridiculous, but they are meant to control. That's why you see also it benefits because there is less traffic, I mean less accidents, because people try to maintain the rules, try to obey the rules of the road. And that is very helpful because it eliminates those catastrophic accidents that we see every day in our African countries. My Zimbabwe, hello Zim. Yeah, I know we always got accidents every day. And lots of people do perish in the roads because of poor roads, bad driving, you know. You commit a traffic offense, here you might end up losing your license if you just commit certain crimes, I mean certain offenses, not crimes. Yeah, it's a crime, I think. Certain crimes and offenses. You may just end up losing your license, and you might not be allowed to drive anymore. That's the UK for us. Beautiful country with rules. One thing I must say is that I love driving. I love being on the road most of the time. I enjoy it. And I had a question the other day in terms of speeding. If you're driving in this motorway, for example, you see those cars on my far right, the last lane, they are speeding, they're driving, the speed limit is 70 miles per hour, and they're driving more than 70 miles per hour. I'm driving 70 just here. When, for purposes of discussion, when do you speed? Or when do you drive fast? Or when do you drive more than 70 kilometers per hour? When? Somebody said, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody said if you're overtaking like I'm doing now, if you're overtaking, you can drive more than 70 because you are overtaking. I don't know. It's one thing that I have to go and check properly, but I am not sure. I can see, because if you are indicating that, I mean, if you want to pass these cars, you can drive more than 70. I mean, tell me, let me know. I don't know. Let me know what I'm sure you get what I'm trying to say. See, there's a bus in front of me. I am overtaking this car, and I'm driving more than the speed that is recommended. Now I overtook. I overtook. Now I'm gonna go back this inner lane. I indicate, check over my shoulder, and change lane. We got 4 lanes that are going one way here. I like it. I like the changing of the lanes. I mean, we're used to 1 lane and 2 lanes. Back home. So, let me know, when do you speed? When do you speed in these motorways? Where are you allowed to speed? That's the question I want to ask. When are you allowed to speed? When are you allowed to speed? Welcome back, guys. Silas here. I'm on my way to the northern part of UK, Middlesbrough. I'm having my break here at one of these service station. I made my sandwich there. Just bread, which you can buy for £4. They're £5. So I just made it. This is my tea, rooibos. My tea bottle, very hot. Very hot. 2 hours, 20 minutes to go. And I also got my meat, my pork. Don't know how it's tasting. Hope it's not gonna be like the other time when I had raw sausage. What the heck? What the heck? I think I came with a toilet paper. Where did I put it? Soup just spilled on me. Oh my god. This is trababulous. My nice soup. Oh my god. My nice trousers. It's gonna be a mess in here. That is it. Look. Smelling really good. Do you want to see? Wow, there it is. This is the best. And bread. And tea. So hot. This is good. This is good. That's what I do here in UK. When you're traveling, you need to pack your lunch tin. These are pork ribs from a shop called Costco. I'll put the bones here. It's good. I'm the best chef. There is my dirty car. I was using the services here at Travel Mountain. So I think I should go now, because if I delay, I won't get there in time. I won't get there in time, so we got 2 hours of driving. 2 hours of focus. Hope I won't feel sleepy, because sleeping is the main problem of being on the road. Once you start feeling sleepy, you need another break. Right, so there's my phone holder there, and my GPS. So let's go to Middlesbrough. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, Silas here? I'm still on the way. I'm almost there. Nearly. Just 22 minutes to destination. I'm crossing South Tees. It's called South Tees, eh? Yeah, so I'll be there just now. Enjoying my drive. A few stops there. I was feeling a bit sleepy, so I had to stop. I respect sleeping. If I just feel once that I'm about to sleep or I'm sleeping, I stop right there, immediate. I don't play. I don't take chances with sleeping on the road, because it can be catastrophic. It can be dangerous. Listening to South African music here, one of the best music in the world. I love it. Minutes to go.
Use the left lane to take the A174 slip road.
We exit here from
In
A1.
a quarter of a mile at Parkway Interchange, take the third exit onto A174.
third exit. Look at this beautiful country. Robots to enter the roundabout. Another robot in the round. I haven't seen, in UK here it's I haven't seen people walking along the highways or selling or doing all sorts of those things that we do back home. I haven't seen people doing that. I haven't seen
Exit the roundabout onto A174.
A174. Oh my God. I would have exited there, but just because I was born and raised in Zim. Born and raised
Continue
in
on
Zim.
A174 for 7 miles.
So you see how beautiful these roads are here in the UK. Of course, we can't compare, but what makes us fail to implement such kind of roads? What are we doing with the money that we're getting from mining? What are we doing with the money that we're collecting from motorists who pay toll gates? What are we doing? Look at those cameras, Cameras left. Cameras all over. So I'm gonna be getting into Middlesbrough now in 9 minutes time. I'm 6 miles from Middlesbrough. Just about 10 kilometers, and the traveling was so good. If it says you're gonna travel for 4 hours, it will be 4 hours. If it says you're gonna travel for 30 minutes, it will be 30 minutes indeed, because the roads are made for that. The roads actually are made, and they are marked, and the GPS system is top notch. It tells you exactly. I was supposed to arrive by 12:50 initially, but I had a stopover for almost an hour along the way where I was having my food earlier on. So I'm now in Middlesbrough. Let me just say I'm in Middlesbrough here in the UK. And look at the beautiful day we're having. Sunny day, partly cloudy, but very sunny and hot. Very sunny and hot. The trees are green. The tar road is looking beautiful. The motorways. This is A147, A1174, A174, A172. So I carry on with A174, which will take me to my final destination. So here you will never see police on the road. I mean, if you do see them, they will never stop you unnecessarily. They will never stop you unnecessarily here. You can see police, but they will be just there standing maybe to respond to a signal or something like that.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Middlesbrough Road, A171.
Yeah. Yo, imagine you miss the turn and then you drive over to the other side. Yeah. Oh. Tiny. Scary, dangerous. Yeah. Just that the roads are engineered to house on Budem Road. You don't need to be drunk. If you just get drunk, you miss the 10. In the UK, no man. I'm in Middlesbrough now. I want you to see these roads here at Saltburn.
Turn left onto Mask Lane, A173.